The drama surrounding Erika Kirk has reached a boiling point, as Joe Rogan publicly confronts her, and Charlie Kirk's parents finally respond, revealing explosive details that have remained hidden from the public for years. What began as subtle disagreements and behind-the-scenes tension has now erupted into a full-blown family feud, capturing the attention of fans, commentators, and media outlets nationwide. Social media is ablaze with discussions, memes, and reaction videos as audiences try to process the shocking revelations and Rogan's unfiltered critique. Joe Rogan, known for his fearless and direct commentary, did not hold back. His confrontation with Erika Kirk has sparked outrage, curiosity, and heated debate. Analysts point out that Rogan's influence and platform give him the power to amplify controversies like never before, making his critiques both far-reaching and impactful. His direct questioning has exposed inconsistencies in Erika Kirk's statements, prompting viewers to reconsider what they thought they knew about her narrative and actions. Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk's parents have stepped into the spotlight, sharing their perspective and reacting to both Rogan's comments and Erika's behavior. Their revelations offer unprecedented insight into the family dynamic, adding weight and authenticity to a story that had previously been speculative. By speaking out, they have shifted the narrative, providing context and challenging prior assumptions. Their involvement transforms this from a single confrontation into a multi-layered feud, where public perception, credibility, and family loyalty all collide. Social media response was instantaneous. Clips of Rogan confronting Erika Kirk went viral within hours, trending on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Fans dissected every word, gesture, and expression, debating the credibility of all parties involved. Memes, reaction videos, and discussion threads proliferated, fueling public fascination and keeping the story at the forefront of online conversation. Audiences became more than just observers. They were active participants in the unfolding drama, analyzing and sharing content as the feud escalated. The combination of Rogan's blunt commentary and the parents' insider perspective has created a storm that continues to grow. Fans and commentators are torn between supporting Erika, sympathizing with the parents, or questioning the motives behind each revelation. The public debate spans questions of accountability, transparency, and personal responsibility, while also exploring the complex dynamics of family conflict in the public eye. As this shocking family feud unfolds, one thing is certain: every new statement, social media post, or public appearance will be scrutinized, dissected, and discussed by millions. The story is evolving in real time, and the implications for Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk family are significant. Audiences are left wondering how this confrontation will ultimately shape public perception, credibility, and the lasting legacy of those involved. Stay tuned as we break down every explosive detail, every reaction, and every revelation from Joe Rogan, Erika Kirk, and Charlie Kirk's parents. This feud is far from over, and the next chapters will reveal just how deep the conflict goes and the consequences that follow. The controversy surrounding Erika Kirk erupted in a way that few could have predicted. What began as minor disagreements and private tensions soon escalated into a public spectacle after Joe Rogan, a figure known for his blunt and unfiltered commentary, addressed inconsistencies in Erika's statements during a live discussion. Rogan's approach was straightforward, holding Erika accountable in front of a wide audience and raising questions that had long been left unanswered. The result was a media frenzy, with fans and commentators dissecting every word, gesture, and expression. The involvement of Charlie Kirk's parents added a whole new layer to the story. After years of keeping quiet, they stepped forward, providing insight and commentary that directly contradicted some of Erika Kirk's claims. Their perspective not only offered clarity, but also carried significant credibility, because of their proximity and personal knowledge. Analysts noted that insider testimony like this can dramatically influence public perception, particularly when paired with high-profile commentary from someone as influential as Rogan. Suddenly, what could have remained a contained dispute became a multidimensional narrative capturing national attention. Social media erupted almost immediately. Clips from Rogan's commentary circulated on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, generating millions of views. Fans created reaction videos, memes, and discussion threads analyzing every detail of the interaction. The rapid circulation of content turned private disputes into public spectacle, illustrating how modern media platforms amplify conflicts in real time. Audiences not only observed the feud, but actively participated, sharing opinions, dissecting statements, and speculating on motives. Supporters of Joe Rogan praised his direct approach, emphasizing his role as a commentator willing to speak uncomfortable truths. They argued that Rogan's critique exposed contradictions in Erika Kirk's narrative, and forced accountability in a situation where public figures often escape scrutiny. Critics, however, suggested that his approach was overly aggressive, bordering on personal attack. They argued that private family matters should remain private, and that Rogan's involvement intensified the situation unnecessarily. This polarization illustrated the power of high-profile commentary to shape narratives and public discourse. Charlie Kirk's parents, meanwhile, faced their own challenges. By publicly reacting to Erika Kirk's statements, they entered a highly scrutinized space, where every word could be interpreted, criticized, or misrepresented. Their statements offered specific details, examples, and context that helped clarify the situation, but they also opened them up to public debate and potential backlash. Analysts highlighted the significance of their testimony, noting that family members speaking out in public disputes often carry an authenticity that outside observers cannot provide. The dynamic between Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk parents created a high-stakes environment. Every social media post, interview, and comment was dissected, with audiences looking for inconsistencies, tone, and credibility. Erika's responses, or lack thereof, were a focal point for analysis, with supporters defending her composure and critics questioning her transparency. Analysts emphasized that in today's media landscape, even silence can speak volumes, and every action, or inaction, can influence public perception. The story also prompted broader discussions about accountability, transparency, and the intersection of family and public life. How much responsibility do public figures have when private disputes spill into the public sphere? How much weight should insider testimony carry in shaping public opinion? These questions dominated conversations across social media, talk shows, and commentary channels, highlighting the complex nature of modern controversies. Political commentators and media analysts joined the discussion, exploring the implications of Rogan's involvement and the parents' statements. Some argued that the feud could have lasting consequences for Erika Kirk's credibility and public image, while others noted that the Kirk parents' decision to speak out could strengthen their authority and influence public perception. Analysts pointed out that this multi-layered conflict exemplified how narratives evolve dynamically in the digital age, influenced by a combination of insider testimony, media amplification, and audience engagement. By the end of Part 1, the stage was set for the story to escalate further. Joe Rogan's critique had sparked widespread debate, Erika Kirk's credibility was being questioned, and the Kirk parents' revelations added a compelling insider perspective. Audiences were intensely engaged, analyzing every development and speculating about possible outcomes. Social media, news outlets, and commentary platforms all contributed to the viral nature of the feud, ensuring that this story would remain in the public eye. The combination of public scrutiny, insider revelations, and high-profile commentary made it clear that this feud was far from over. Part 2 would explore the intensifying social media reactions, expert commentary, and how the ongoing conflict continued to shape public perception of Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk family. As the feud intensified, social media became the battlefield where fans, transparency and honesty are critical in the public eye. Critics, however, argued that Rogan's direct approach amplified a private family matter, potentially crossing a line and putting undue pressure on those involved. Charlie Kirk's parents continued to weigh in, adding depth and context to the unfolding drama. Their statements offered first-hand insight into the family dynamic, challenging Erika Kirk's claims and providing examples that the public had not seen before. Analysts emphasized that insider testimony often carries a level of credibility and impact that external commentary cannot match. The parents' candid observations highlighted discrepancies in Erika's narrative, reinforcing the idea that accountability and transparency are essential when public figures are involved in controversies. The public's response was intense and deeply divided. Some fans sided with Rogan, arguing that his critique was necessary and long overdue. They praised his ability to question Erika directly and bring attention to issues that had previously gone unaddressed. Others aligned with Erika Kirk, suggesting that the scrutiny was unfair and overly aggressive. They highlighted the challenges of navigating personal conflicts in the public eye and warned that the viral nature of social media can amplify stress and misinterpretation. Meanwhile, supporters of the Kirk parents emphasized the value of insider testimony, noting that their perspective added authenticity and a sense of accountability to the unfolding story. Social media platforms acted as accelerators, spreading the story far beyond traditional news outlets. TikTok and Instagram saw rapid circulation of reaction videos and commentary, while Twitter became a hub for debate and analysis. Influencers and content creators joined the conversation, adding their perspectives and amplifying the feud even further. Memes and viral posts turned serious accusations and critiques into cultural touchpoints, illustrating how digital platforms can transform private disputes into widely consumed public content. The controversy also prompted discussions about accountability, credibility, and the impact of public scrutiny on family dynamics. Analysts observed that the combination of Rogan's critique and the parents' statements created a multi-layered narrative that forced the public to consider motives, honesty, and long-term consequences. Erika Kirk's responses, or at times, her silence, was scrutinized for insight into her intentions and character, emphasizing that every action in today's media environment is magnified and interpreted in countless ways. Political and media commentators also weighed in, highlighting the broader implications. Joe Rogan's influence was cited as an example of how a high-profile figure can shape narratives and public opinion, while the Kirk parents' involvement demonstrated the enduring power of insider testimony. Analysts suggested that the feud could have lasting effects on Erika Kirk's public image, the family's reputation, and how audiences perceive accountability and transparency in similar situations. Audiences remained highly engaged, dissecting developments, debating motives, and speculating about the next moves from Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk family. The constant cycle of reaction, analysis, and viral content ensured that the story maintained momentum and relevance. Social media engagement not only sustained the feud, but also amplified the stakes, making every statement, clip, or post a potential turning point in the ongoing narrative. By the end of Part 2, it was clear that the feud had evolved into a multidimensional story encompassing media influence, family dynamics, and public perception. Joe Rogan's critique, Erika Kirk's handling of the scrutiny, and Charlie Kirk's parents' revelations collectively created a drama that captivated audiences and sustained intense discussion. Analysts noted that this situation exemplified the challenges public figures face in managing personal conflicts under the constant gaze of a hyper-connected digital world. The stage was now set for Part 3, where the climax of the feud, its broader implications, and the potential long-term impact on all parties involved would be explored. Audiences were eager to see how Erika Kirk would respond, what additional insights the Kirk parents might offer, and how public perception would continue to evolve as this shocking family feud reached its next chapter. As the family feud reached its climax, the tension between Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and Charlie Kirk's parents became palpable. Social media buzzed with activity, with fans dissecting every statement, video clip, and interview. Joe Rogan's direct confrontation had set the tone, and the parents' reactions added weight and depth, providing insider insight that amplified the controversy. What started as a private disagreement had now become a public spectacle, captivating audiences across platforms and generating discussions that spanned politics, media, and culture. Erika Kirk's responses were closely scrutinized. Analysts noted that her every move, social media posts, interviews, and public appearances, was being dissected for credibility, tone, and intent. Supporters argued that Erika's composed approach demonstrated restraint and professionalism, while critics suggested she had yet to fully address the allegations raised by Rogan and the Kirk parents. The scrutiny highlighted the intense pressure public figures face in the digital age, where even minor actions or omissions can have major implications for reputation and public perception. Joe Rogan's influence remained central to the narrative. His critique not only questioned Erika Kirk's statements, but also framed the public debate, prompting fans and media outlets to investigate and discuss the issues in depth. Analysts emphasized that Rogan's platform provided both visibility and validation to the parents' claims, creating a multi-layered narrative that engaged millions. His involvement illustrated the power of high-profile media figures to amplify private disputes and shape public opinion in ways that few others can. Charlie Kirk's parents continued to assert their perspective, offering detailed accounts of interactions and discrepancies that had not been publicly addressed before. Their statements provided a unique insider perspective, lending authenticity and credibility to the narrative. Analysts noted that family members speaking out in high-profile disputes can dramatically influence public perception, as their testimony is often considered more reliable than external commentary. By revealing specific examples and experiences, the parents ensured that the public had a clearer understanding of the dynamics at play. The public reaction was intense and ongoing. Social media platforms were filled with discussions, analyses, memes, and reaction videos. Fans debated who was telling the truth, whether Rogan's critique was justified, and what the parents' revelations meant for Erika Kirk's credibility. Influencers and commentators contributed their own insights, further amplifying the story and keeping it trending across multiple platforms. The virality of the feud demonstrated how private disputes can escalate rapidly when amplified by high-profile media figures and social media networks. Analysts also highlighted the broader implications of the controversy. The intersection of public scrutiny, family testimony, and media amplification provided a clear example of how narratives evolve in the digital age. Erika Kirk's credibility, the Kirk family's reputation, and Joe Rogan's influence all intersected, creating a story that offered lessons on accountability, transparency, and the complexities of navigating personal conflicts under intense public attention. Audiences learned that even private disagreements could have far-reaching consequences when they are exposed to public scrutiny. As Part 3 progressed, the potential long-term effects of the feud became evident. For Erika Kirk, managing public perception and maintaining credibility was critical. Analysts suggested that her next moves would determine whether she could regain trust or continue to face skepticism. For the Kirk parents, their decision to speak out reinforced their authority and ensured their voice remained influential in shaping the narrative. Joe Rogan, meanwhile, demonstrated the enduring impact of his commentary, proving that high-profile figures can significantly influence both public discourse and the course of ongoing controversies. The story also prompted broader discussions about accountability, transparency, and the consequences of public scrutiny. Audiences debated how much responsibility public figures have when private matters are exposed, and how family dynamics can complicate narratives. The combination of Rogan's critique. Ultimately, the feud serves as a case study in the challenges faced by public figures navigating personal conflicts under the public eye. It illustrates the power of media amplification, the importance of transparency, and the lasting impact of insider testimony. Audiences remain captivated, analyzing every development and debating the implications, demonstrating that in today's digital age, even private family disputes can become national conversations with far-reaching consequences. The drama is far from over. Every statement, social media post, and new revelation has the potential to shift public perception and reignite debate. For Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk family, the repercussions of this feud will continue to unfold, offering lessons in accountability, credibility, and the complex relationship between private actions and public scrutiny. The story leaves audiences engaged, informed, and eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this shocking family feud. This shocking family feud has captured the attention of millions, and now it's your chance to weigh in. What do you think about Joe Rogan's confrontation with Erika Kirk? Do you believe the Kirk parents' revelations, or do you side with Erika? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your perspective is an essential part of this ongoing conversation. Every opinion adds depth to the discussion and helps fans understand the full scope of this controversy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. This feud is still unfolding, and staying connected ensures you're among the first to see new developments, reactions, or insider commentary. By subscribing, you'll have full access to every angle of this story as it continues to evolve in real time. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like and share the video. Liking helps support the channel, and sharing ensures your friends, followers, and fellow fans can join the conversation too. The more people engage, the more comprehensive the discussion becomes, allowing everyone to explore the story's complexities and latest revelations. Stay tuned for future updates, reactions, and expert analyses as the drama between Erika Kirk, Joe Rogan, and the Kirk family continues. From social media reactions to behind-the-scenes insights, we'll cover every detail, so you can follow the story as it unfolds. Your engagement, through comments, likes, and shares, helps keep the conversation alive and ensures you're part of the community discussing this intense family feud. So comment below, subscribe, like, and share. Join the discussion, stay informed, and don't miss a single moment of this explosive story. Your voice matters, and by participating, you're helping shape the narrative while keeping this feud at the center of public attention. Stay connected and be part of the ongoing conversation as this shocking family feud develops further.